All right, welcome back to the Sports Cafe Show on Omi Television, and there is a big interview coming up. As I said, as I told you, as I confirmed to you, that the Tema youth coach is here. Jordan Daitey is here. He's going to tell us everything we need to know about the season that has gone by. That Division 1 Zone 3 season that has gone by. They were placed second in that division, and they were locking horns with Accra Lions, who were crowned champions, 59 points apiece. But we want to know what actually happened during that season. Thank you, Jordan, and I'm very, very elated that you are here with us this morning.
You're welcome, and good morning to you also.
Great. Jordan, let's kick the ball or set the ball rolling. I mean, how did the season go for you?
Well, the season was good. Looking at what we strategized concerning the targets we wanted to hit, approximately we got it perfectly. But when you look at in the course of the league, when you look at how things went on, it was really amazing. We were not thinking it would be so, but all of a sudden it happened. So what we need to do is we give thanks to God and we keep the ball rolling.
Great. Prior to the season, prior to the Division 1 season, did you see yourself even, gaining promotion into the elite division?
Okay. Before the league began, we had games we played. And the game we went to play at Wafa, that very friendly game, the performance the players put up was amazing. And I said to myself, the league is not going to be easy, but if we take our things properly, we are going to be crowned champions for the league.
Great. So things were done properly, and you started the season with 20 games unbeaten. How did you do that?
All is because if you want to teach a player and you are not in the good terms with the player, even if the player is a bad player, the relationship you had with him, solving his problem in the course of finance, if he's had a problem at home, you don't know. So I budgeted all those things in place. I look at how the player perform. I look at how his attitude on the field of play, off the field of play. After the game, I try to do what? Call them to tell them, you are doing well. This is where you are lacking. All those things were put in place, and I had them working perfectly for us as a team, Tema Youth. Yeah.
What did you usually tell the players before and after every game? Because it is such an incredible time for a Division 2 team, a Division 1 team, to go start the season to go 20 solid games unbeaten. What do you tell the players every match day game?
I let them understand that it is your career, and as a footballer, whatever you need to get, you get it today. When you do it properly, you get it today. When you try to do it in and out, you don't have faith. You want to do it anyhow, you don't improve. So I let them understand they have a very bright future. So if you have the opportunity to play today, you make it count, so that you don't know who is watching. You don't know who is watching. So if you do it perfectly today, and somebody outside there look at you and say you're a good player, you have the chance and the opportunity to go.
Would you say that the training, the sort of training you give to the professionals when they come to town, would you say that you've learned something from what they tell you, and that has also contributed to what you also give to your players?
I would say thanks to God for giving us this opportunity to have access to the professionals to train. And most of them let me understand that what they do there, we do the same. But what I need to add is the fundamental criteria of what players' performance. those are some of the things I did. What I added to my style of coaching, and we do the same type of exercises. But you know, in the course of the league, we have the methodology of what exercises that you need to do. What let the players do. What pass through. Yeah.
Great. Now let's talk about your game against Accra Lions in Tema, which I was there. I was the commentator for the day. What went wrong? Because after that loss or that lose against Accra Lions, everything went completely off. What happened? Because that was your very first defeat of the season. What happened on your own patch at the Tema Sports Stadium? You lost by 2-0.
Football is football. Anything comes and go. It's win, draw or lose. So if we as a technical team and we did our correction perfectly and the game didn't go well to us, I mean, it's football. I can't say much, but it's past and gone.
But would you say on the day, tactically, Rene Kraft, that is a coach of Accra Lions, was a bit better on the day?
It's a whole lot, but it's football. That is why I said it's win, draw or lose.
Great.
So I've learned something on that day.
Who would you say was your stiffer opposition or your tough opposition? Would you say it is Accra Lions?
No.
Who?
Mighty Jets.
Tudu Mighty Jets?
Yes.
Wow. Why? Why Tudu Mighty Jets?
They have something special that I love. And they are tactically defensive minded when they go to an away game. Their positioning off the ball works well. On the ball too works well. I love their game. I love the way they perform. And they are tactically disciplined on the field of play. The very day they came and played us, I learned something from them. And I knew Mighty Jets was a very good side. And I'll say kudos to them and the current coach who was there. I love his job and I want him to do better next season.
Let's talk about your number 6 shirted player. And he's a player people do talk about every now and then. Richmond
Dako is a so much amazing player. I don't know how to say it.
How did you discover Richmond to Tema? How did Richmond came about to Tema Youth?
He was scouted by one scout, I forgot his name. But when he came to Tema Youth, he was a midfielder even though, but we were having problem at our right back side. So at the course of the NC tournament, we tried to push him to the right back before the season was cancelled. And when we started this current league, we said, okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt to do what? To try it. In the course of the league, he was performing better and better and better, day in and day out. This guy performance tried to do what? Go up. And lo and behold, Palmer himself saw that the guy was what? Very good. So we gave him the doubt to do what? To perform. And that guy, he's a very good player.
He's a giant.
Yeah, he listens to instructions. He goes according to what you ask him to do. You know, at defensive minded, perfectly. Offensive transition also perfectly good. But in the course of the game, the player will not get it 100% perfectly. But at least 97.5, 98%. I salute that guy. Richmond Dako is a very, very good player.
Are you ready to lose Richmond Dako?
You know, as a footballer, you can't stay in one club. If you perform better, as I said, when you start a game today and you had your good performance, you don't know who is watching. You might be what? Call up for a club. And Tema Youth is not a place for him to stay. He needs to use that place as a stepping stone to go to a higher club.
Wow. Now let's talk about Evans Osei. He's a player who, many see him to be a player in the next 2 or 3 years. He should be playing in a top team in Euro football. He's won about 6 or 7 Man of the Match awards with Tema this season. And tell us more about your number 10, Evans Osei.
Evans Osei has been a disciplined player since the one I met him at Caoch.
Okay.
He went for a pre-season. And the very day I met that guy, I told him, Evans, within a couple of 2-3 years, you'll be an amazing player. If only you listen to instructions and go according to it.
But what did you see in him?
You know, that guy is an aggressive player. He's talented. He can do the undoable. Yeah, he can do the undoable. What you don't expect from him, he will do it. Even though he might miss the chances, but at the long run, he will give you the result. What you want him to do for you, at the end of the 90 minutes or 100 minutes, he will give you the result.
Is he a player that on a day you feel or you believe that when you lose him, there's absolutely nothing the team can do?
Okay, if we lose Evans Osei, it's not a big deal. We can have his replacement, which is David Jemfi. He's also a young chap coming up. That guy is also a very good and talented player. If we lose Evans, the same way we transformed Evans Osei is the same way we are going to also do what? Transform David Jemfi to play his position. So in the course of the league, we're using David Jemfi in replacement of Osei, interchanging position. So, you know, in the course of the game, when you are playing, we try to let them understand that you can't play in this position for a long period of time. At least go to this position for the opponent to do what? Lose focus. Then you resit at your own position. And it happens in the game for us. That was the first round. We had one player from the 11th side, at the left center midfield. I told Evans Osei to do what? To come to the middle to play the free player. At that time, I was saying that the opponent's right back was giving us problem. So for me to block that place for that guy to not come again, I told Evans to do what? To move from that area to another position, to his original position. Immediately he moved from the 10th position to his original position. Under 5 minutes, we got a goal.
Wow.
That was the first half. We got that goal. And I told him that this is what we wanted to see from you. And you have already worked it out for us. So I saluted him on that day too.
We are just showing the highlights between you and Accra Lions in Tema, where Oliver Meadow scored the opener on the day. And then, at the latter part of the game too, you lost that game. But if you look at how your team set up, how Accra Lions set up, going into this game, you were very confident you're going to win it, isn't it?
I was much and very confident that we're going to win that game. That very day, I lost my voice.
Wow. This was the goal from Oliver Amedo.
I've never and ever lost my voice in my life on that day before. I've never. On that day, even talking to you, looking at the distance between you and I, when I talk, you will not be able to do what?
To listen.
That is it. And I know myself, and I know the players, they know me. So losing my voice has been another factor that's affected our game.
Okay.
Some people know me that when I coach, I try to do what? Demonstrate. I try to do what? Yield on top of my voice. And you know, on the field of play, you have supporters bringing in drums and other aspect of things that if the players are not well, close ears to your words, they might lose something. You understand? So I thought to myself that we lost the game, 1, because of my voice, 2, it was another factor.
It's that the players didn't turn up, because on the day I didn't see the likes of Richmond, I didn't see the likes of Evans Osei turn up. It was at the latter part of the game we saw Evans Osei, try to show some glimpses of what he is all about. Would he attribute that to those players who didn't turn up on the day?
That is why I said changing of formation, a whole lot. But I can say, but I've learned something out of that game we played. So I'll use that particular day to be a change of attitude and a change of planning towards a game.
Okay.
I've learned a lot there, and I'll know how to do what. Keep things away. That's it.
Would you say Accra Lions are deserving champions?
Well, I can't tell. We have the same point, and for that area, it's a managemental issue. I can't go there, and I can't say we are the champions or they are the champions. Whatever goes on, we are in Ghana. That's all.
All right, but we'll come to how you see Accra Lions' performance in the league. But then, as you rightly said, 59 points.
Yeah.
There was a time that a team was expelled from the league and points were deducted. Now we understand the Fire Rangers were also banned from the league, and what we understand was that the FA added points. Do you feel or do you believe that what was done to Medal's professionals should have been done the same way to Fire Rangers issue?
I'll humbly tell you, for that area, it's for a managemental issue. And mine is for how the players will perform.
Okay.
To give us the better result, for the team to do what? Count itself as a champion.
What did the CEO tell you when this issue happened?
He said nothing. But me, I'm being a coach, I need to focus on the field and leave the points and those things to the management.
Were you disappointed in the FA after seeing that happen?
I can't say I'm disappointed. Whatever happened has already happened. But I said we leave everything to our management.
But is there going to be any further probe in this situation or in this matter?
For that one day, I don't know.
Haven't you spoken to your CEO?
I spoke to him, we chat, I greet him, how is he? You know, we talk a lot. Most of the guys, I try to talk to them, tell them they should train. You know, you can't see without even advising them off the pitch. At least you need to console them. Some might need help. That if I have the power, I need to do what? Help them. So for that point deduction and those things, no.
What do you make of Desert Accra Lions team? What do you make of them?
Every team is a good team, and I can't say much about them. But my focus is still on Tema youth, how they will perform and they deliver and the execution of the game. That's it.
After the game which you lost, what did you tell the coach when you went to him? Because I saw you went close to that coach, Rene Kraft. What was the worst you told him? What did you tell him?
I told him good game. That's all.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I told him a good game. That's all.
Because you lasted more than saying good game. You lasted more than saying good game.
I told him a good game. That's all. Yeah, they took their chances. So that's all.
Is that what you told him? They took their chances. Is that what?
I told him it's a good game. I told them it's a good game.
That's all.
Yeah, I said nothing again.
Wow. Don't forget, we are still having an exclusive interview with Jordan Daitey Enoch, who is the coach and the head coach of Tema, who has been telling us how the season went for their team and what we're looking up from them. He says that everyone is a champion he believes that Accra Lions is a champion. So is Tema. He cannot stick out his leg and say that Accra Lions are deserving champion. But we are still talking to him. We're still talking to him. That's it. We're still talking to him. Yeah. But Jordan, tell us now. Season has ended.
Yeah.
What are we to expect from Tema Youth? Are you going to stay in the Division 1 league, or you're going to be on your own?
For now, as season has ended, we don't know what will transpire tomorrow. But we are still in the course of the game. Still coach. I told you last time. What makes a coach is everyday coaching. I told you. You can't leave your club for a week. Coaching is practicing. The more you practice every day, the more you do what? You learn new things. So, as a new season will be beginning, I need to put my plans down. If should the case, if I might travel, or I might be in Tema Youth, or I might be in different club, I need to make sure that the plans that I'm going to plan, it should be of a wedded plan that is going to do what? Help that club to improve, to go higher.
Okay.
That's it.
Great. The transfer window has opened. Who are you looking to add to your team? Is there any notable players out there you're looking to snap up into your team?
I have at least 2 players that I've seen.
From which club?
That one is Sooner. But we have a scout in our team.
Yeah. What position are they from? Those 2 players. What position?
I can't tell you. It's personal.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, when you are going to sign a team, you know, internationally, they make it open. But locally, it's not all that.
Why is it not so?
Every club has its way of doing things locally.
Okay.
But internationally, it's wide open. You understand?
Yeah.
That is how it is. And as our scout in the club, he does at least about 90%, 92, 95% of the scouts, who is called Henry Aqua.
Okay.
You know him.
Yeah.
He's called Isaka Henry Aqua. He's the one who scouts most of the players to the club. And another comes from some of the technical team, those who knows the bankroller himself. Yeah, those are the people that do what? Support the team to scout.
Okay.
So, yeah.
When the season came to an end, I'm sure you've met with the bankroller.
Yeah.
I'm sure the team met with him, and you guys sat down to talk, if not for 2 or 3 hours. What was he talking about? The key things he said during the meeting.
He congratulated us for showing better performance in the league and advising us on what to do next, in which it will earn a better future for each and every person in the club.
Okay. What did he say emphatically?
If you're a player, when you go home, your time for rest that has been given to you, you need to rest. And after a period of that time, you need to do what? Start doing your normal training before call comes in for the pre-season or off-season next.
There was no situation where he mentioned the FA in that conversation.
I don't think so.
But you were there.
I was there, but I don't think so.
Or you don't remember he said so?
I don't think so.
Or you don't want to say that he said something like that?
No, I don't think so. Only he congratulated the technical team and the playing body.
But he didn't mention anything about the FA, whether what they did was
no, for that one there, I
he didn't
think
say
so.
that.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If maybe he might say it, I was not there.
Oh, okay. But you were all under the meeting, weren't you?
We were there. But maybe if he should have said it, maybe we have left and left with the management.
Oh, okay.
So that one there, I can't say anything.
But you didn't hear anything like that?
No,
Nobody called you to tell, because you are the coach. If anything is happening,
come on, my brother. He talks to us. He congratulates us. Even telling me that I've played a better role in the club.
Jordan, if a big offer comes to your table to coach any top division in the country, would you leave Tema Youth?
Everything comes in and goes. As I said, player cannot come to Tema Youth to stay. If my bankroller likes me, he speaks to me. If he don't likes me, he'll let me go.
If a big team comes and your bankroller says he wants you to stay, would you stay or go?
It's another factor.
We want to know that. I mean, the viewers also want to, because of what you've done in the season. I mean, it's such an incredible achievement for playing 20 games in the Division 1 league unbeaten. It's absolutely incredible. And there are talks also saying that you could be the physical trainer for the national team.
I started really. I'll be amazed if they give me the nod.
Haven't you heard that?
No, please.
You haven't heard that?
No.
Wow.
I have not heard nothing about that.
But have you spoken to any ESCO member on this matter?
No.
You haven't spoken to any ESCO member?
No, please.
Should I mention names?
Fair enough, you can do it.
But if you have that opportunity, will you go?
National team is a national team.
Yeah.
So if national team give me a call up to come and help them, why can't I
Have
go?
you spoken to anybody in the national team?
No.
Jonathan, you're laughing and it tells that there's more to that, but you don't want to disclose.
Oh, not that. You know, when national team calls me to do the job, willingly I need to go.
Probably they haven't called you yet, but have you spoken to any body close to the national team?
No, please.
I know Jordan doesn't want to tell us. He doesn't want to speculate things because he's on air, but I'm sure there's more to come. But then, Jordan, finally, where do you want to see Tema Youth in the next 2 years to come?
Okay. We want to be in the Premiership League.
Okay.
Even if not in the Premiership League at all. The level of Tema Youth, and they need to compete in the Confederation Cup or the Champions League.
Wow.
It's people might feel doubt that for me saying that, but everything comes if you do it properly. It ends well. We know our team, and if I can go far. That's okay.
This is a question I want to ask you. Yeah. This is a yes or no question. Yes or no question. There are two of them. The first one is, do you feel Tema Youth play better than some of the top teams in the Ghana Premier League?
I must tell you, it's yes.
You believe so?
I coach the team and I know their level of performance.
Fabio Gama and Evans Osei, who is a better player?
You know, for that, Fabio Gama is ahead of Evans Osei. But you know, Division 1 league is different from Premiership. So, as me saying, Fabio Gama started his game of football before Evans Osei. But I believe my boy. So I'll say my boy is better than Fabio Gama.
Evans Osei is better than Fabio Gama?
Yes.
You believe so?
Yeah.
Jordan, thank you very much for making time with us on the Sports Cafe Show. I really enjoyed this discussion. I'm sure that before the season starts, we'll have you back again. I'm most grateful for your time on the Sports Cafe Show.
Thank you, my brother.
Great. And so there you had it from the coach himself, Jordan Daitey, Enoch, who is the coach of Tema Youth, and he's telling us more on what we should expect from Tema Youth. And he said that his player, the number 10 shirted man, Evans Osei, is a better player than Fabio Gama. Yes, but you should go out there and watch it, check him out, because he's such an incredible player. I'm not surprised that he's saying that. Probably someone will say that because he coaches his team, or he coaches his team, so he will say that he's a better player. But then obviously that player can really play. He's a talented footballer and he can play. But as to if he's better than Fabio Gama, I think you should also pick up your phone and let us know. Tomorrow tell us what you think of Evans Osei and also Fabio Gama. Having said that, this is the end, and this is where we end the Sports Cafe Show. On behalf of the entire production crew, I say enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. I'm out. Great.
Soon you put me. I'm on to them. Soon you put me. That way pull up the beat on them. Me not like that. Money want me not need that. This I could let me break this house for the money and fame. You know me not slam. Chop. Me not like that. Money want me not need that. Let me break this house if the money and fame. You know me not slam. You know that but I let them call your phone. You fuck calculate. You know that mama buy you for send something to your mom. You fuck calculate. Nothing the street, my chairman fuck give a cracker. You fuck calculate. Come pick it up, you're ready for fun and cracker. You fuck calculate. Oh yeah, go. Hello, back go. You fuck calculate. Oh yeah. And there's only you fuck calculate. Get your soul. Because me have a 2 month rent to pay. Whole lot of messy. Which kind of life that? Which kind of listen, me won't work for me landlord because me have a 2 month rent to pay. Which kind of life that? Which kind of life that? Which kind of each and every day I wanna keep on working because my mind is calculator. Work out for the money and me not go down the way me I'm feeling cup the gear go down. Truth me tell you no lie.